Some of you who are interested in this special program of free down payment, here's another example where the Niagara region housing are helping people to buy homes with no down payment. Now, if you were to go to the website, they call that the down payment assistance program. Now, this program is rather interesting, and there are other municipalities doing it as well. Let's take a look at this here. Tell you the purpose really is to help people who can't afford getting homes be able to buy homes in order to go in without a down payment. Now, there are some restrictions. As you can see, the purpose here, they will give you back up to 5% of the down payment. And it's a forgivable loan if all the conditions are met. This is to encourage developments for affordable housing. Now, let's take a look at some of the conditions here. What are the eligibilities? Well, you must be a Canadian citizen. Now, as you go down this list, you can see that most residents of Ontario qualify for this. So I'm not going to read this list for you. You can look at this yourself, like things like over 18 and so on. But the key factor, though, here is that you cannot own an existing property or owe government arrears in any sort of affordable housing. Those are important facts. And you must live in this house. And you're not going to share this with other family members. Now, let me point out this part, too, as family income. As they very clearly stated that the combined family income is to be under $79,000 with net assets of less than $30,000 in order to qualify. You can buy virtually any type of homes, as is stated here. You can buy detached, semi-detached, townhouse, and so on. So the type of homes is not a major issue. Now, how does it work? Well, what they'll do is for those homeowners who qualify, they will give back up to 5% of the price of the house. So based on a sale price that they mentioned here earlier of $339,000, the maximum money they'll give back is the 5% of that, which translates to just under $17,000. This loan, they'll tell us some of the conditions. There's some term and conditions if you want it to be a non-repayable loan. There will be no interest charge on the loan, but however, you must live in the house for at least 20 years. If you don't, then anything short of that, you trigger the repayment of the loan. So in other words, if you were to sell the house 6 years later, well, that's not quite 20 years, there is a penalty. Or for whatever reason, or even things as if you default on a mortgage, that also constitute the default on this term. The penalty, in a sense, is whatever the gain that you have made. So in other words, it spells it out here for us that the original down payment loan plus 5% of the increased value of the home must be repaid. So, for example, if your house, if you buy it for $300,000 and at the time of the sale it's worth $500,000, well, there is a gain of $200,000. Then 5% of that $200,000 has to be repaid. 5% of $20,000 of $200,000 is $10,000 plus the original $17,000 that you received must be repaid. So this is an interesting program for those who are looking to buy a home in the Niagara region.